Welcome to another episode of Just the Four of Us Nursepreneurs. Your hosts for tonight, the gracious nurse May, the inspiring nurse Rachel, the compassionate nurse Florence, and the hardworking nurse PB.
Hello, everybody! Yay! Happy Thursday, everyone. So today is another episode of our Nursepreneur Talk. So today I have myself and my co-host. So we have an amazing story to unveil today, guys. So stay tuned. Don't move. Don't scroll. Stay with us, okay? So my name is May. I'm coming live to you guys from sunny California. I'm a mom of four. I'm a part-time registered nurse because of this business, and I enjoy my time working from home with my pajama. PB.
So hi guys, this is not PB. I work in the intensive care unit for the last 15 years. I love what I do, but I work too much and I burn out. And my parents got sick. I could not even be there for them. That made me look into a side hustle and thanks to this online business, I am now a retired nurse at age 45. Thank you, Dustin.
Yeah, thanks, PB. Thanks, May. I'm Dustin. I was a nurse for 16 years in the cardiac unit. Just recently walked away from my full-time nursing career this April, so I've been boss-free since then, and debt-free at 39, all because of this business.
Wow, guys. Woohoo! What an amazing achievement. So it's not about us for tonight.
Nope.
We have an upcoming guest we're going to bring on stage. She worked as a 30 years as a nurse. And without further ado, let's welcome Miss Glenda.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you guys for inviting me on this beautiful platform of yours. So it's my honor and privilege to talk to you guys and share my journey on this our amazing online business. Thank you for inviting me.
So Glenda, tell our audience who's Glenda and how long have you been into this business?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Glenda Publico, and I work. I live here in Brentwood, California, which we are kind of 45 minutes away from May, and we're from Bay Area. And I live here for over so many years I can count anymore. But I'm a nurse by profession for 35 years. Yeah, that's a very long years of being a nurse. And I have 3 adult kids. One is my eldest is a nurse also, and one is he's 25 years old. He is in law school and doing his master's degree in business and finance. He's doing that all together. And he's also in the military, so I don't know how he juggles his time. And I have my youngest is 20 years old that lives with us right now. So I'm thankful that he's, we still have a kid, like, staying in our house because, it's like we're just honeymooners, right? I mean, it comes to the point that just the two of us, or, eventually you will feel that because you're still young. Guys, you're still young, but yeah, I'm so thankful that he's here and studying locally. Yes, but I've been, like what I said, I've been a nurse for 35 years, and as we know, our work is all of us here are nurses. Our work here is very physical and very mentally tiring. But in addition to that, I work long hours for those long years. I mean, we love to work overtime because of course it pays us good, right? It pays us good, those overtime hours. So for those so many years I work overtime, like all of us, we experience all of that. Overtime for so many years, 16 hours for 2 hospitals. But like Coach PB, I felt the burnout, but I'm still working because I'm not there yet to retire. That's eventually the goal, but I'm enjoying what I do. Nursing is still my passion, but why not? Why not get this online business, which give us a passive income while we are working while I don't have to work extra time and being away from my family, and just being tired. I mean, I've seen so much nurses or medical health workers that they don't enjoy their retirement because of the injury, of the aches and pains that they have for what they do as a nurse. But it's just a matter of how you see it. But yeah, I've been and talking about business. I found this business for 3 years ago,
Wow.
and I love it. I mean, like Coach May, this is her part time, and this is my part time. So,
Wow. So I think all of us can relate that. Like we're burned out with our job. We are blessed to be a nurse, but at the same time, it's not an investment physically until we reach 65. But Glenda, thank you so much for sharing that. I think you answered that question. Why did you start the business? Because of the burnout and everything. And PB can relate to that, and Dustin as well. So let's move on to the second question. PB.
Yes, sister, especially online business, right? Everything like we scare, right? Skeptical. So how do you know if this business is legit?
yes, yeah. Well, I did my due diligence because we've seen so many things in online world that and I was skeptical also. That's why part of my job is to do my due diligence to find out on this business. But of course, you won't know right away, right? I mean, I know this business is legit from my previous investigation of diligence. But then when I, jump into the business, the more I found out that we are partnered with a company that's been there for long, long years, and we've seen those. And then the community itself, we met. Um, I've seen and and I've seen so much of the success from the online business partners that how they become successful, and being a legitimate business. Our business um, this is tax registered by U.S. government. So that part alone, that I can tell that this is a very legit business.
I love it, guys. So our business is a 100% legit, but with the United States, I know we file tax and we have a 1099. Dustin, tell us about in Canada. How do you guys file and what do you get a form with to share with our audience?
Yeah, it's a little different than America, of course. We get T4As or T4s here for our businesses in Canada. So just like America, when you have a business that is legit, you could do all sorts of tax write-offs, right? So you got to pay the government at the end of every year. But that's the amazing thing of what we have here. We have tax write-offs, to get more in return at the end of the year. So another reason why I think a lot of us love having our own side hustle, right? Where you can do all sorts of tax write-offs.
Yes, I love it.
Mhm.
So to add on to that as well, so we are running a 51-year-old company. We hold yearly convention. So a legitimate business, I don't think every year, multi or globally, we last year we did it in Japan. This year we went to San Diego. So a business that kind of hold 8,000s, probably 8,000s to 10,000 people yearly for the global convention. I think that really gives you the peace of mind that this business really works and legit 100% because of the global convention.
Yeah.
You want to
And
add on?
in addition to that, we are partnered with a company that now it's 51 years of being in the market or running the business. So how can you run a business for 51 years, right? And it's
Yeah.
very global. If this is scam or it's not legit, because everyone is looking at it because of the very good compensation that the company gave us, and that's the most exciting about it. I mean, we've seen it, and we've heard about all this nice compensation, and I'm so excited about to get more, right? And of course, you too, guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, do you want to know is it legit or not? Look at
Mhm.
all of our checks. May, wear your jack. Dustin, wear your jack. So
All
doesn't
of us.
matter. Yeah. So doesn't matter where country you're working from. This is global online business, and look at all kaching that we have. So this is the envelope the check come into, right? Inside, la 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 la. So let's say, let me show you this one real quick. How much is this? So this one, how much it make? Can you see it?
You gotta
I
move it
think
in
it's a four
closer.
figure. It's a four figure.
Four figure. This is $1,392. Yeah. So this is one of the checks, and then let's say this one here. I have 400 here as well. So
Wow.
guys, this is the check that you will earn 5 stream of income, and let me open it for you. It's not signed yet. It's brand new.
Correct.
And the same with my $1,000, 392. Ta-ta! So we have multiple, right? So you know this is legitimate business when this is federal tax register and you earn checks.
I love it. Kaching, kaching, right?
Ka-ching.
The good thing with that, if we don't have to miss meal, we don't have to sacrifice like bathroom breaks. We can have our own break anytime, anywhere, at all time because we run this business anywhere. And for these two beautiful nurses, like they are retired in the business.
Yes.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yes. Okay, to move on to number 3, Dustin.
And so, I mean, like so many businesses out there, when you have online businesses, especially, there's things like Amazon, Sensi, etc., where they have to sell products directly in order to make commissions. Can you tell the audience, people that are watching, do we need to sell products here or recruit people into our business to make commissions?
Actually, that's a very good question, Dustin. So if you have no marketing background, this will be scary, right? And if you have not so outgoing person, or if you're not extrovert, if you're selling these products or recruiting people, how can you be successful if you're going to be doing all of these? But that is one of the myths of our online business, and it applies to us. Definitely, you don't need to sell products or recruit people. We share it. We share, and because of the automated system that we have, it works in the background. This is what we say that this business works for us because it's worked in the background. Even though you're sleeping, you're working, you're cleaning, whatever you do, because of the automated system, it does work for us. So it's the one that's doing the 90% of the business, and then we do the 10%. But you can do more than that if you want to be like more. I mean, this is what they say, that if you want to know, or if you want to know how much you want to earn, or for a year or whatnot, you can just say it and then you claim it, because this is very much attainable. And how much effort or time you need on this business is all up to you. Most of us here are still working as a nurse, but what we do is we attract, we educate, and we inspire, right? And that's what the nurses, pretty much all of us, does this one too. So with partnering with social media, this is the platform that we use, and that's how we become successful in this online business. Because you don't have to bag your friends or or your relatives, but what we do is we share it to them. So it's all up to them, but you can do your own little investigations or diligence, but this is how we do it. Yeah, it's a myth that it's not true, that you don't need to be successful, and you don't need to sell or recruit from this online business.
Yeah, guys, so let me mention that as well, right? Any legitimate business, you must have something to offer, right? Let's say Starbucks coffee, right? They sell coffee. Restaurants sell food. Nurses, we provide services, right? Taking care of patients. So our business, we have both. We have amazing marketing system. This is the business in the box they build out for you. You plug yourself in the system, it runs for you. That is the service that you get with the business. On top of that, we partner with the 51-year-old company, billionaire company. This is high ticket product, and we earn so big at the commission. Like one of my, like sale, I can have $5,000. But guess what? No selling involved. No chasing friend or family. Simply a proven system that anybody can do. So check this out. Send Nurse May a message. Dustin, not Glenda, send us a message. We love to share it with you. So if you are a hardworking nurse right now, you work overtime, you work extra per diem, you're looking for a second job. So start this online business. You have so much tax write-off benefit. And guess what? More income, 5 stream of income. And guess what? 24/7 that earn income for you. So guys, nurses, loving healthcare provider, we want to share this with you. A side hustle right now is a necessity. So check this out. Send out a message. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, we have people watching us. So
Yes.
let's say hi. Dustin, say hi.
Yeah, hi, Annalyn, watching live from down under, Australia. Thank you for tuning in.
Annalyn, I met you. Yeah, we met in Melbourne. I met your husband too. And we sit at the restaurant by the river together. Amazing. And she said, right inside, of course. Thank you for our online business. All right, Glenda, can you do this business when you have a full-time job?
Definitely. We are all busy in our own ways. I've seen and I've heard, and there's a lot of testimonies that they're working. They're working as a nurse, as an engineer, as a doctor, and they become so successful in this business. It's because, even though you have a full-time job or stay-home parents, being stay-home, it's like you're working full-time, right? You're just home because you're taking care of others, the little kids or you're home, but you're busy in a way. You're busy in a different way. But you can be successful on this business. It's just a matter of how you manage your business, right? Like me, for example, and of course, as is May, we're working still at the hospital. And so I love it because, I work on this business for 1 to 2 hours, after work or, on your day off or wherever you go, because this business can be mobile, globally, and you can inspire so many people just for sharing it. And in terms of you're going to be successful, it just depends on how much effort you need to do on your business. If you want to do more, if you want to earn more, work more, right? It's just a simple analogy. It's like 1 + 1 = 2, right? If you want more, do more, and then you'll get a better result. So it's just a matter of how much you put an effort on this online business. It's because, of course, as my side hustle, I don't get the kind of results that others, like, they can work 16 hours on this business because they have other goals to prove on this business. They have other goals on their lives. So it's just a matter of what is your goal and how much you put in on the business. So anybody can work on this business, can do this business, even though you are busy, you're a student, you're working, or whatever you do, because that's how we love this business. Because that's why, how many members do we have on our online business? 260,000, right? Members online globally, because everyone can work on this business even though you are busy.
I agree because for me, when I started this online business, I was working full time. I have 4 kids. I have 3 aging in-laws. At the same time, guys, I just took a 15 minutes of my break to follow up with my business. I took another 30 minutes of my lunch break to do the business as well and posting. At the same time, I used a small time with waiting at the parking lot for my kids' sports And even while watching and cooking my dinner, while boiling it, I just used a small amount of time because if I want to, I'm going to find a way. If I don't want to do it, I have a lot of excuses. It's just a matter of take action, small action every day. It increments, it add-ons, and get new value. So right now, for me, just 8 months after joining the business, I'm working part-time. Hooray, hooray, hooray. So
Amazing,
let's
amazing.
I know. So now let's move on to the next question. What are your achievements on this business?
So the achievements, it depends of how you look at it and what's your why you joined this business, right? So I joined this business because I want to have a side hustle that can support extra income, so I don't have to work I don't have to work overtime or extra hours and put me away from my family or missing a lot of milestones, even though my kids are already grown up. But there's always a milestones that you don't want to miss with your family. So, and I achieved that. I work less. I don't work as much as I do compared like a couple of years ago. Like, work 16 hours, take a shower, sleep, come back for, 16 hours for 3 days. And then, but I work, more than that. So that's one of the achievement that I want to emphasize that it's just a matter of how you look at it and what is your goal while you did this business. Enjoying a quality time with my family, traveling. I traveled more compared to the last couple of years. Before, I can only travel like every 3 years because I don't have much. I mean, honestly, like you don't have much money to support your vacations or vacation hours or something like that. So I traveled more. I attended a lot of conference that it's a tax write-offs, and that's one of the achievements that I have on this online business because being being there with your family and then tax write-off, perks of the online business, enjoying while the business is paying for your travel. That's one of the achievements that I have because before I had to, get it from the credit card and work for it in order to pay it. But now, I mean, I'm achieving the goals that I started when I joined this online business, and we know for a fact that the nurses are high. One of the nurses, especially here in Bay Area, are one of the highest paying job, and especially the town that we live. And because of that, we ended up paying a lot of taxes, and that is pain. That is a big pain, right? I mean, you work so much overtime, and well, that's what it is. That's how it goes in the United States or anywhere you go. Like if you work hard, if you work more, the more your taxes gonna be. You're gonna be paying a lot of taxes, and it is what it is. But we found a way. We found a way to not to have that, and we were talking about the tax refund and stuff like that. So why not have it if there's an opportunity to do it? And yeah, so more travel, less hours of work, and just having fun. You just have to have fun on this online business.
Congratulations! Amazing, amazing, sis. Loving it. Talk about tax write-off. May, how much you got tax write-off this year?
So, guys, this year I got $30,000 for tax write-off, and my CPA explained it to us that that's tax write-off are not coming from our two W-2s. That's coming from a small businesses that we have that helps us from our travel, from our hotel, all even shoppings and personal self-care. That's included in our tax write-off. And that much give us a 30,000.
Wow.
Tax
Have you had that
refund.
before?
Tax refund, guys. We got $30,000 in tax refund. And with that money, what do you do with it?
I fully paid my kids a private tuition for 1 year for two of them.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. 1 year tuition pay off in private school. And lately, what do you have with your new investment?
I purchased a 12-seaters, a Sprinter Mercedes van to fund another business. So
Amazing.
it's just like a blessing that I kind of give value to all the healthcare workers and not just being working from our job, but looking for an opportunity to get a tax refund. Imagine we're working, the only thing that we can put in as our tax write off is our stethoscope, our shoes, our scrubs. So, how many stethoscope are you buying until you're 65 years old? Right? Guys, this is just a message for you. Look at this opportunity because maybe this is the opportunity you're looking for. You're scared every time that you file taxes. You don't like the month of April, but maybe give this opportunity a chance. Take a look. Connect with this. Connect for three of us or four of us.
Thank you. Dustin, share with us what is your achievement as well, my dear.
Yeah, thanks. For me, just, a big one for me has been walking away from my nursing career of 16 years in April. Never thought that at 39 I'd be able to do that. That's a big one for me. I think a lot of people know that by now. And then also too, being debt free this January. I carried around a student loan forever. I think we all do that when we go to nursing school. We have to come out with a massive loan. I finally paid off $85,000. So that was a big thing for me, finally getting rid of that. And then obviously, credit cards, line of credits, etc. I don't carry any of that anymore, which is great. And then I think another big achievement for me is just how confident I've become over time, especially because of this business. For me, presentations, getting in front of people, I'd be very scared. I would hate doing it. And now it just comes pretty natural to me, where it doesn't really bother me anymore. So those are definitely big achievements for me.
Awesome, thank you. And now you have time with your mom, right? You be there with your mom every single day. So
That's a big-
guys, thank you. So a little bit about my achievement as well. So guys, this business is so flexible. I was working 2 full-time nursing job when I founded business. And like may say 15-minute lunch break, 30 minutes, an hour when you get home. The first 3 months, I earned over $3,000. Why I still work 2 full-time nursing job. And by the 5th month in the business, I earned $15,000 at the side hustle.
Yeah.
And that's the month that retired me from my 15-year nursing career, bought free at age 45. So for over a year now, I have been travel 7 countries, sponsor my brother from Vietnam and bring them to the United States. He and his family stay with us. Bought a car for my niece high school graduation. But the thing I love the most, time with family, which I don't have before. So now be with my husband, be there for my parents when they need me. So the money you can earn and go, right? Like nurses, we can work overtime, we can work extra job. But guys, the time with your family is the thing that you cannot get back. So if you are burnt out nurses, if you're missing out your kids' milestone, if you feel guilty when your parents sick at home and you could not be there for them, check out this online business. We have 5 streams of income, by the way, that you can earn, and the system it runs 24/7 for you. And this is federal tax register. We earn checks, and we got the 1099 in the United States, or the T4 from Canada. So 100% legit. Check this out. We have doctor, nurses, firefighter, teacher, all the trustworthy career. But we all want more for our family. So this business, it works smarter, not harder. So sis Glenda, what do you want to share with the audience? What is your advice for them?
You just have to, if you want to give it a try on this online business, is you need to, very first thing is you need to have a positive mindset. So you need to believe in yourself that you can do it. You have to trust the process, because this is not a one night rich skin business that you're going to be successful. You have to work on this, any kind of business, right? any kind of business that you have to work on it, if you put effort and time and your heart on this business, you will be successful. You don't have to be like uh and the successful leaders that we are, you guys are I can tell successful leaders already, but are very very successful leaders in above us, right? So we have this system that they the same thing that we are doing right now. We follow the system that they did before, and it's just a matter of how you apply in the business. You have to trust the process, because you cannot be like, you join this and then, oh, I don't have a success, and then you quit, right? Because that's not how you work on this online business. Because every kind of business, you need to be you have to trust yourself, that you have to you can be successful. And the good thing about on our system, we have all this, the community itself that give us motivation, that give us support. And this is like, the same thing that we're doing right now. We give to support each other, and that's how we are successful, because even though we're not on the same uh, group or whatnot, I would say, but it doesn't matter, because we help each other, and because that's what's the business, that's the goal of the business, right? Of the our founders did it, because in order for us to be successful, is you need also to share, you need to help, and of course you do your own part to be successful.
Exactly. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Nurse May, what do you want to share with your audience?
So for me is don't be scared. Instead of being scared, do your homework, do your diligence, take a look at this opportunity. We laid out to you guys from A to Z. We are legit. You can work 2 to 3 hours in a day, and you use social media every day as well to do posting, whatever. Use that time, scroll, and turn that into cash, right? So take action now. Don't wait. Make your family's future a better one. So don't wait, and then connect with us.
Love it. Love it. Take action now. Dustin.
Yeah, same thing as May. I'm always a big advocate for taking action. Have faith in yourself, do something different, and especially that's going to better yourself. I think a lot of people are fear to take the next step, fear of failure, the what if I fail, what if I don't do well? How are you supposed to know you're going to fail or you're not going to do well if you don't take action? You have no idea how you're going to do. And the big thing is, for me, as long as you don't quit or give up, how are you going to fail anyhow? And I mean, those small little failures is how you grow anyhow, right? I don't think all of us went through nursing school and had the easiest time, or we just got through it so simple. We had to work, we had to do our due diligence, we had to put in the work to come out as being successful nurses, right? So same with anything. So, believe in yourself and take action.
Yes, guys, there you have it. And guess what? If you don't change anything, nothing will change. You continue to struggling, right? Get stuck in the paycheck to paycheck cycle, 9 to 5, nurses 12 to 12. And Warren Buffett say, if you don't find a way to earn income while you're asleep, you will work until you die. Guy, only one of you in this universe, and life is so beautiful. So take action. Try it free to check it out. So send Nurse May a message, not Glenda. Retire Nurse Dustin at 8:39 and retire Nurse PB at 8:45. We all using the same system. Now we work smarter. So let the system work for you, because you and your family deserve much more. So thank you everybody. God bless, and we see you next week. Amazing, amazing. Reaching out, start today, and this is the